So I landed in Colorado, Denver Airport not too long ago. Just picked up my car, hitting the road. Got a couple of hour drive up to Leadville, where I'm staying for a few days. Hopefully get a little bit acclimatized to the altitude before my race on the High Lonesome, just under a week from now. So yeah, exciting times. This is the road. Starting to get into some mountains now. Just driving through Leadville now. Find my place I'm staying. Right, I just arrived. I'm staying in that little tiny house there. It's pretty cool. I'll show you around when I get back. Just a lot with all these little tiny houses. Just going to go for a little bit of a wander around town. I've not really eaten anything since quite early, and it's now about 4 o'clock, so just find something to munch on. Right, heading out for I started it as a run on my watch, but it's probably going to be more of a hike. Going to do Hope Pass today. Just had a nice breakfast in Twin Lakes, a coffee and a bakery item, and now we're ready to do some movement. I'll see how it goes. I actually feel really good with the altitude, no headache or anything. I've been drinking a ton of water. So we'll see how it goes when we start to actually hit some incline. Anyway, so here's the trail, actually on the Continental Divide Trail. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's get moving. Right, 4 miles to Hope Pass. We cranked out the poles. I will be taking it super easy on the uphills. This section, I think, is part of the, from that last junction, is where the Leadville 100 race comes through. So pretty cool to be on this trail. Heard so much about. Hi. Thanks very much. Have you one?
Yeah, you too. Enjoy.
I love it when you get to these alpine meadows. It's wildflowers, so crazy. So many butterflies as well as wildflowers. Beautiful. Hello. Getting nearer to the top. Wow, very nice. for the snow. Very nice. Alright, here we are just at the pass, Hope Pass. According to my watch, we're at just over 3,800 metres. Here it is. So down the other side a little way, only probably to the tree line, and then back up and over, back to the car. Right, let's have a banana. I bought a ton of race nutrition with me, precision fuel. I want to save most of it for the race. I need to organise my drop bags and stuff and work out how much I need, and I'll know how much I have for the next couple of days. So I got some fruit and some cereal bars, that sort of thing. Should be okay. Try and keep it lower intensity, so solid food should be good. All right. Right, this is where I'm going to turn around on the Sheep Gulch side of Hope Pass. I just dropped about 330 metres over a couple of kilometres. Just down into the beginning of the tree line, and then climb back up again. Go back to Hope Pass again. What time is it? Yeah, 1:45.
Well done, well done.
Nice.
Yeah. Bad dog. It's like very irredeeming quality.
So it's early enough in the day. I wonder about climbing up here. This is actual Hope Mountain. It's only about 200 metres up. It's a little bit steep. Maybe I'll just start and see how it goes. Don't want to push it. It tops out just over 4,000 metres there. Let me check it out. A little bit of it out. Definitely steeper. trail somewhere. Somewhere around here. But yes, there's that. Windier up here. Oh yeah, this is the trail. Hey, just topped out on that climb. That'll be the top up there. May as well go for it. Ooh. All right, summit. Where are we? (4,081 meters according to my watch. Neat. Yeah. Nice. The way to. So you can see where I was at Hope Pass down there. Pretty long way down. It's slippery coming down here on these little rocks. Alright, had to Hope Pass one last time. Now we're off down where we came from. Yeah. It must be these flowers. They have a really strong, maybe it's not, there's some flowers around here, it's got a really kind of strong musky smell. Maybe these white ones. Alright, I'll grab some water here. Maybe grab a snack too. Alright, I came up from this way, but we're going to go back this way. These trees are cool. Alright, getting back to the trailhead here. That's pretty cool. It was just under 22 kilometers and just under 1,700 meters of climbing. Felt really good actually. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I thought it would be a bit tougher up high. Yeah, good. Alright, we'll head back to Leadville. Get something to eat for lunch, and see what else to do. Hey. Right, South Elbert trailhead. We're at Elbert, which is the tallest mountain in Colorado. Again, we'll take it pretty easy. It's supposed to be tapering, but South Mount Elbert Trail. There we go. Pretty warm day, it's about 10 AM. All sunscreened up. Right, going up there somewhere. I'll take every opportunity to drink from my filter bottle and fill it up. It's important to stay hydrated up here. And I think when I get higher up, there won't be too many water sources, so I'm going to keep. I've got another 3 bottles, 1.5 litres, which I'm going to try save in case it gets thirsty up there. So I've just started a roughly 8-kilometre section with just under 1,200 metres to climb. So we'll just grind our way up here. So it's an average 15% grade on my watch, so I'll just settle in, get a nice pace going. So I'm hearing some rumblings of thunder in the distance. They're pretty quiet, so they're far away. And over there you can see some rain coming down over those mountains. So here in Colorado they have a monsoon cycle, so usually it's pretty sunny in the morning, and then in the late afternoon there's often thunderstorms, often with lightning. That happened yesterday. When I got home from my run at 4 PM, it started thunderstorming. Today, it's pretty early. What time is it? It's only 11 o'clock. So I thought I would be done before that today. But anyway, I'll have to see how it goes. Don't really want to be above tree line if there's electric storms. I do have rain jacket and all that sort of stuff with me, so should be fine. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. So I've had a couple of hikers who are coming down warning me about the lightning and thunder, and I do have phone signal up here, so I just looked at the weather map, and there are clouds and high probability of lightning coming just right over this way. So I think what I might do, have to play it safe, is maybe get up to this next little bit here, then turn around, and then maybe I'll go back, have some lunch, and think about doing something else in the afternoon. I'll have to deal with potential storms and stuff in the race, but we will play it safe here in Taper Week. Elbert Summit. This way. Oh man, I don't think I'm going to do it because of risk of thunderstorms. Looking for a good turnaround point. Yeah, it's kind of weird, as you can see rain in those clouds over there. Definitely rain over there. Had thunder earlier, but not for a little while. Sunny over there. It really depends where these clouds get blowing, which mountains they build up on. That's where I would be heading, up there. Looks relatively clear up there. I'll check my phone and the radar maps soon, see what it looks like. Here's the radar. Yellow is electrical activity. It's quite a big scale, this map, so that's quite a way away and there's some other big mountains in the way. I'm here, in this green area, and Elbert is just there. There's town coming down on the other side. I see some people quite high up coming down over there. I am in a bit of a dark zone. Behind me I can see rain coming down. We're going to go sneaking that way around the mountain instead of this way. At the top it seems fairly clear, there's even some blue skies. I think I'm going to carry on. I think if things change, it's quite easy for me to get down quickly. It's a slow slog, but oh look at that little pika. Pika. Hello dude. Hello. Cool. Anyway, it's kind of a slow slog up, but I think if I need to, I can drop down really quickly. So I feel I can just take it as it comes, be flexible, and ready to turn around if things look like they will not work out. But if they do, then that'd be great. It seems the storm might have gone around the side here. That way. See a thunder over there above Twin Lakes. Don't see any lightning though, just thunder. But it's pretty clear up here. And I can see some of the people going, looks like up as well, so I'm in company. I'll continue, see how it goes. Only a couple hundred more meters of climbing to do. It's getting steeper, so should also be able to climb it faster. Still looks clear where I'm going. Some storms over there. I'm watching still rumbles of thunder from time to time. Goes over there. Still sunny over here. So at over 4,200 meters elevation. It's higher than I was yesterday, a bit. Honestly, I feel incredible at this altitude. I thought I'd be slogging along, struggling to breathe. I do have a heavy breath, my heart rate's fine. Feel good. Yes. Sounds of rumblings over there. Oh, the marmot. Oh. Cool. summit. Oh, moment. Let's call it over right here. Right at the highest peak. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. So we are at the top of Mount Elbert. I have to avoid the storms. I got 4,403 meters on my watch. It says 14,433 feet. Highest point in Colorado. Pretty cool. So that's where I came from down there, around Twin Lakes. And you've got all these mountains around me. I'm going to be going down this way and then kind of back in on a different route to make it a bit of a loop. Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling great at these altitudes. I really thought I was going to be struggling. I did have a bit of a bad night's sleep, a slight headache as I was trying to go to sleep. But it's fine. Yeah, I woke up, my HRV was pretty low. It said I was very non-restorative, but I feel pretty good. I think the storms have got blown off that way and down that valley, and this way there's some dark clouds but also sun peeking through. Okay. There we go. 14,440. Great. Okay, time to get down, put my paws away because I'm going downhill for a long way now. There's a few little flakes of snow coming down. It's kind of interesting. So, feels pretty warm, honestly. So it took me about 2 hours 40 to get up. Down route should be faster because I got gravity on my side, but I'm also going a bit of a longer route down. Nice drop off there. Awesome. Okay, this way, North Mount Elbert Trail. Hi there. We got lucky missing those storms, huh?
Huh?
We got lucky missing those storms, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy. There's nets down to help the plants to grow, stop the soil from being eroded. Nice. Back into the tree cover. Feels quite dark as well. So cloud cover 2. So I've dropped a lot. I'm now at 3,200 meters. It's a nice descent. Right knee is a little bit sore actually from the descent. It was like that yesterday too. It's going to be a bit tricky this week trying to balance the acclimatation to altitude with tapering. Hopefully I don't overdo it. Nice little river crossing here. I wonder, there's a little trail here. I wonder if this has got a little bridge or something to it. It does. Not that I mind getting my feet wet too much. Might even be refreshing. There we go. I might actually take the opportunity to stop here and have a banana. Definitely have been having a lot less fuel than I would usually have. It's a very good spot. Alright, bag reorganised, filter water filled up, time for a banana. I think this is a columbine, the state flower of Colorado. Doing this kind of connection traverse from the north route to the east, back to the east route where I started. Pretty rolling, ups and downs in the forest. This trail with the trees on both sides is pretty sweet. It's kind of like an avenue. These have been watched by beavers. Maybe X. I know, you can tell how naive I am. And there is, down here, I mean that to me looks like a beaver lodge. So maybe it is beavers. This is nice. It says Lily Ponds. I wonder if that's a beaver dam. Those trees earlier made me think maybe it's beavers around here. Some pretty nice lakes here. Must be beavers. All of those lakes are a little pile of logs in the middle. Must be a beaver lodge. Don't think I've ever seen a beaver lodge. I'm just going to run back on the road for this last section rather than the trail. So it's obviously a little bit more of a challenging road for cars to go down. Anyway, let's go across this down here. Oh yeah, this seems fine. Oh, lovely. Right, there's the parking lot. So I have done just under 1700 meters of climbing again, and road distance at 28 kilometers. Pretty good. I'm so glad that the storms didn't impact me, so I could do my full loop. Yeah, good day, feeling really good. Drive back into Leadville, have some lunch or something, and see where the rest of the day takes us. Okay, it's about 9:30 a.m. Just going to start my next outing for the day. My goal is, I'm here, I'm going to go up to Missouri Mountain, which is another 14er. Maybe also Belford. Oxford is right there as well, but I probably won't do Oxford. We will see. Yeah, it's a bit of a long gravel road to get here. A bit slow going, but it was okay. Okay, off we go. Little sort of shelter here. It's neat. Wow, this is a beautiful trail. So here's the junction. I'm going to go this way. Up to Missouri Mountain. And I might be able to get across somehow. And then come back down this way, I'm not quite sure. Gorgeous. Right, I got a crossing here. There we go. So we're just sitting there on the grass and I step past. And, look it up. It's totally changed coming up above that river. Just open. So if all goes well, I'm supposed to be going up there. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get up there. The trail must come up this kind of saddle here and then go along the ridge. This is definitely the most beautiful hike I've done up here so far. Just every single turn. Beautiful. Flowers and butterflies everywhere. Little streams. It's awesome. Yeah, this is a little bit flat, so I can maybe run for a sec. Oh, a bunch of mammoths. So I came up there, around here and out here. Just put the poles away, a little bit more of a liability than a benefit on this rocky terrain. You kind of get stuck in a hole, kind of risk getting broken or getting pulled back. Wow. Alright, that was cool. Hard climb. So we're now on the ridge. Go up and along a little bit. Beautiful. Over 4,200 meters right now. It's a gorgeous ridge. That was a very tricky section, very loose scree and steep. Nothing to hold on to. I found a lady there called Lisa who was kind of stuck on her bum in the middle, really scared of sliding down. So I came down and talked her through it. Two friends were already at the top. And they didn't know that she was stuck. She was kind of there on her own. So we talked her through. Got some solid stuff. Her friends came back just as we kind of got to the end of it. They thought I was in trouble because I was in the middle, kind of directing her. Yeah, it's a tricky spot. Very exposed, very loose ground. So yeah, I don't blame her being scared. I was a bit too. So good for her. Anyway, from here, just a short way to the top. So, it's basically it's up 4,289 meters or so, according to the watch. Okay, tough one. Yeah, 4291 it says now, 4292. That's Missouri Mountain. Fantastic. Let's go back along this ridge, back down there where I came from, and then that trail down there is the junction where I'll decide whether I want to go up this way, up to, I think it's Belford, and then down another route down the other way. I feel like I could do that. We'll see how timing goes. It's about 12:30 or something, 12 o'clock. Right, this was the little cruxy section. So the trick is, don't go down there, hug the ball. Hi guys. Yeah. Yeah, at least I made it up to the top.
Yeah,
so
she's coming down.
yeah.
Yep, we're gonna wait for at least
Yeah.
get her through some of this, and then she'll be.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's pretty slippery there. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad if it weren't for the exposure. But yeah, that's the sort of place that if you slip, you are slipping a long, long way. So yeah, play it safe, take it easy. At the moment. Alright, on my way off the ridge now. Bit of a careful climb down here. Now we can get up to a bit more pace again. Slippery. It's a spiky plant. Just brushed my hand against it without realising. Ouchie. Okay, here's the trail junction. Took the route up to Missouri and now I'm back to the junction. So I came up from there. I think I might work my way up that one. Go up this way, and that way it kind of lets me turn this into a bit of a loop. I can come down a different trail on the other side. So it'll give me an extra 480 or so meters of climbing. Maybe hopefully can hit for my race, but oh man, how many chances do I get to do these trails? See how it goes. I'll take the next couple of days easier. Alright, it's recorded it, so it's gonna happen. Little snow crossing here. So that's where I was up there. Incredible. Little crest here. This way. I won't be able to see, but the family of mountain goats just coming down that trail there. Oh man, so cool. A little bit of rain over there, hopefully it stays over there. Almost at the top here. A bit steeper. Cool rocks. There we go, here's the top. Off here. Nice. Another 40 now, what is this? 4329. That's the other peak I was at. My route down is along this trail here. Just a quick stop up there. Let's work our way down. Should be a bit faster going now. It's steep. Oh, switch my hang along here. Great views. And just switch back down here. So open. Oh, it's a long way down. Lots of switchbacks. This is a relentless, long, steep descent. It would be quite a grind coming up too. Tricky going down. It just seems to be going on forever. Get in there. Okay, I think that's kind of off that descent, or the descent. Oof. Join up shortly with the other trail that I came up on and work our way down. So that's the route I went earlier. Cool. Nice to be moving a bit faster. Just going back to the parking lot. It's a really good day. It was such a nice one. So, total I did just under, or just over 1,900 meters of climbing and about 21 kilometers. So, that's not bad. I'll definitely have to take it a bit easier tomorrow. Start winding down for the race. Yeah, those are beautiful. Okay, here we go, back at the trailhead. So the people I helped at the top, I passed them just a very short way before getting back to the car. And they just walked in there as I was getting my shoes half my bag off and stuff, and yeah, they were very pleased to be done. They said, we're going to label that one Mount Missouri. Yeah. To me, that was my favourite one of the trip so far. Really nice. Just going to see if I can get down here to soak my feet a little bit in the stream, eh? Let's see how cold it is. It's too cold. This long, bumpy gravel road. It gets better and better as we continue. And take it easy with the rental car. So today is Wednesday. Race is on Friday, so I'm going to take it a bit easier today. Yesterday was quite a big day. My knees a little bit sore actually from all that descending. So today I am going strictly for a hike on a fairly flat trail. This is the Interlaken Trail near to Twin Lakes. So I'm just going to walk along the lake a bit, walk back, have an easier day. This is a nice trail. It's pretty dry, kind of arid, and the vegetation on the other side is all quite brown. Kind of reminds me a bit of the Okanagan in BC. Went around the corner and all of a sudden it's a bit more green, lush. Nice. These trees. The historical site. Dexter's Cabin. The lakes here are actually reservoirs, and when they filled up, it was going to flood some buildings that were down there. This is one of them, so they moved this cabin up to higher ground and restored it here. Bed. Okay, that's the point. The lake. Pretty cool. Feels almost desert-like here. Some thunderstorms creeping up behind me. Some rumblings in the distance. Some raindrops starting. Some thunder. It's raining a bit more heavily, but it's quite nice and refreshing actually. Almost back at the car, so no big deal. Right, just getting back to the car. Nice hike, about 11 kilometers. Yeah, good to take it easier day. Head back into Leadville now. Maybe wander around the shops a little bit. Buy a t-shirt. Alright. Here's the car. Great. So it's the day before the race. Just the race start. I just set up my tent here. Got a nice shady spot in the forest. So I check out the start line. Alright, let's drive back into town. Let me see if I can go for a swim. There's some hot springs around here. See if I can find a hot spring place. Alright, in my tent. It's only 7:30 p.m. but I think I better get an early night's sleep if I can, because I need to get up at 4:30 a.m. for the 6 a.m. race start, and then I'm going to miss the next night's sleep. So yeah, feeling pretty good for the race. I think I'm well acclimatized to the elevation here now. Had a pretty chilled out day. Went for a swim and a little wander around the town there, as well as doing the checking in and drop off and things like that, and the pre-race briefing. So yeah, feeling as good as I could be. See how it goes tomorrow. Okay. Good night.